You're running me back. What's wrong? What are you doing? So steep here, I can hardly stand up. Yay. No. Lesson learned. Well, I guess this answers the question. And I was about 10 meters away from where I wanted to put it. Bang! All the cables inside the track snapped. So, okay, let's wind this back so I can show you how my day started. I'm going to head out the back and clean up some lantana with the high mac. But before I do, I just want to show you this. I replaced one of the tracks on the posi track, I don't know, a couple of years ago. And the left-hand side one is the original. It's starting to show some wear and tear, and I don't know anything about these. So if you do, I would appreciate some advice in the comments. I don't know whether these tears and rips means it's going to break soon, or whether there's still plenty of longevity in this track. They're not cheap. They're like $2,000 each, so I'd like to get some more out of it if I can, but I also don't want to be stuck in the hills with you know, a track broken in half. They're very heavy to move, and the best machine I've got to move it is the posi track itself, so I don't really want to drop one up in the trees. The worst of it is actually on the other side. It's underneath here. You can't see it, but these ones aren't too bad, but even so, not good. Well, I guess this answers the question. So, had to cool off for a minute or two so you didn't have to listen to all my expletives. But, the funny thing is, I did about 2 hours work, and you can see that here. About 2 hours work, and well, not even, hour and a half. And I was just parking it up because we got to get going to a social function. And I was about 10 meters away from where I wanted to put it, hidden behind the trees, and bang! All the cables inside the track snapped. So, lesson learned. So it's been a couple of days. I haven't told Ross about it yet. It's hidden from the main road, but I'm going to our main driveway, I should say. So I think I'll call him now. He's working on a job out back, and get him out here. He knows nothing about it. And I just love to catch his reaction. Yeah, Ross. I went to move the posi out back to the shed. I'm just having some trouble with it, so when you come back through, just if you have a look at it with me. Just the blower. Alright, thanks mate, bye. Because it overheats every now and then, he thinks we need the blower, but we don't need the blower. I just want him to see this.
Oh! That's a bit odd and dusty. Had to happen, didn't it?
It actually happened on on Saturday.
Oh, did it?
I've been keeping it from you because I didn't want to distract you. And we didn't have a track anyway, so I thought,
no.
Funny, eh?
Ah.
And the thing is, I finished for the day.
Yeah.
I finished, and all I was doing is reversing it. I want to put it behind the trees so people don't see it when they pass.
Yeah.
So I was just trying to sit it up there,
Yeah.
and it just, I went up that little bump there around here, and anyway, I heard a bang, and as you can see, there's cables running through it.
Yeah, it's all.
And then I went, oh, what was that? And I sort of screwed around a bit, and I looked down and went, oh no. And it started sliding downhill to the left, so I quickly dropped the bucket.
We should be able to hopefully lift it up a bit with the.
Yeah, but look at the angle we're on.
Oh, of course, it's always going to be the worst angle. So
I got the 2 tracks coming today, and we're not putting it on today, of course, but I've got them coming today. But
yeah,
so yesterday we said we'd bring the excavator back anyway, and I think we're going to need it to potentially lift the track on, because they're like, my guess is they're about 150 kilos. They are not light.
Yeah.
Don't worry, if we put our chocks at the back of this, lift this side up, it's going to slide off that block. So I don't know if we, on the weekend we grab a come along or something, or a chain.
Yeah.
The nearest tree that we can use is quite a ways.
Yeah.
Or use the excavator to try and reposition the track.
Yeah, if we get the excavator up here and maybe secure it with the excavator or something. Yeah. Oh, that's a bit
fun. So every cloud has a silver lining. If it wasn't for the broken track, I wouldn't get to buy one of these bad boys. A Milwaukee grease gun, which I've been wanting to have for ages, but Michelle, who's on the other end of the camera, wouldn't let me buy one.
Is that right?
Well, they're not cheap.
Ah, you didn't tell me that bit.
Yeah, it's hard to justify, I have to admit, but now we're going to take all the grease out of the machine to put the new track on. And we're going to do 2 tracks, so rather than bust our arms, we get to use this one. How good's that?
That's how you justify it.
Yeah. Oh, we can't have Ross breaking his arm. No, I'm not going to do it, so I'll just stick the tube in there, we're good to go. Well, we got the track in there, and we got the sort of bit lopsided on the buggy, and Ross is in the excavator. He's going to drive that up here and come around on the top side of the posi track. So I couldn't bring the buggy down from the top, so I've been able to reverse it up this hill, which amazes me because the tires are so bald. But anyway, I can't take my foot off the brake. It's just wanting to slide down the hill. So Ross has got the chainsaw, he's over there cutting up a log to wedge underneath the tyres of this buggy. Because we can't use the blocks of wood that are in the back here, we need that to lift the back end of the posi up. I guess we'll just get this out for now, that way we can get the buggy up the way. You know, and then we can do our best to get the posi up off the ground. These are long ones.
No, it's a couple of short, a couple of long.
Just use a short one to get it out for now, then we'll use a long one when we try to move it, I guess. Yeah, from there, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's not too long for you?
No, not. There she goes. All right, get our tools out.
We thought it'd be a good idea to secure the posi track to the excavator with chains to make sure that the machine didn't slide down on top of us as we worked.
The problem is getting the blocks under. This is in the way.
No, we can still put it here.
Get them under the back edge.
Yeah. How's that going? Is that good?
Yeah.
Amazing.
I don't like it one bit, but
No,
it's up there. It's just on that
scary as hell.
scary point.
Has the chains tightened up? Has it moved?
No, there's still a bit of slacking.
It hasn't moved at all, which is great.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, let's get this track out.
Okay. Okay. One more. Yep, let her go.
I reckon we drop the grease out of it first, so we do all that messy stuff before we get the track in our way.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. It's all wound back.
Oh, it's pivoting on that one little bit, Ross.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God. So I forgot to film it, but we put the ratchet strap around this and pulled back on here, which pulled this wheel in, which caused all the grease to come out. That's what we wanted to happen. So now it should be no restriction getting that on. It's just going to be very heavy for us. You can hear me huffing and puffing. Very close. No cigar yet. That's it. That's that part. Unfortunately, nothing's happening up here.
Can do another few lines of that.
All right. Right, new tool, grease gun.
Yeah.
Yoo-hoo! Okay, so we got the track on. Now we got a pump full of grease, this full of grease, which pushes that out and tightens this. I don't like how that moves, it's weird. Yeah, this is moving. You want to come out about fingers width?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a long way to go yet.
Yeah. Still moving or?
Yeah, still moving. Well, it's getting late, but that's done. Just going to take the chains off. Here, Ross, let me take them. So you're going to come a touch forward so you can take that tight one off. Alright, we get these chains off and get these blocks out and take it back to the shed. So far so good. So today we've got to get the other track on, but a lot easier because we're in the shed. These new tracks had a different tread pattern to the good one that I had. So while I didn't really have to change it, I think having two different tracks would just do my head in. So I'm going to keep the other one as a spare. That's damn close. That should pull off. Back up. Pump up the grease and we're done. Whew. So that's it, 2 new shoes on the posi. We just got to put a bit more grease just to tighten these up a little bit. They're a little bit loose, but I ran them both in. Tell you what, that That makes a huge difference.
That used to just ache in your
Yeah, I
arms.
know.
One day I
Yeah.
did the two machines in the same time and I was knackered.
Uh,
No, this is a game changer, this one.
Hear that, Michelle? Game changer. You just got to spend a little bit of money. It changes the game, huh?
Sorry, Michelle.
Now, after about a week, I can go out and do that 2.5 hours of cleaning up the antenna that I intended to do. You've just got to roll with it.